Welcome back to Jaegerbomb's Gotham City Impostors class guide. This guide will be going over the gameplay of my SilverSkater class. So to start off, I'm going to be going with the same opening route that I usually use, which is to the left. I know there's a ramp to the right, but most of the action in this map occurs right here along this pathway. So in this class, I have my motion sensors. Motion sensors that you want to throw down as soon as you spawn into an advantageous point, and you want to keep throwing them down every time one refreshes itself. The jackhammer here is my primary weapon, and I have a secondary weapon as the persuader. So you see I have a new motion sensor, I throw it out immediately. Helps me get those extra points for targeting enemies and allowing my teammates to mop them up. So in this gameplay, they have a player using the motivator. The motivator is a healing slash buffing primary weapon, even though it's not technically a weapon. So when I approach someone with the motivator, I want to first kill the person with the motivator before trying to attempt to kill his teammates. There's actually a setup in this game that is quite overpowered and actually lets you level up quickly if you would use the motivator and just sit around healing your teammates. So right here, I don't even know what was going on. I got trapped somehow, but luckily Def Jam Kong comes and saves my ass. I thank him severely. So they're going to be spawning back here in this building again. I know this is the same location as my last video. There's only 5 maps in this game, so videos are going to repeat themselves a little bit. But to make it a little more interesting, I try pushing the issue instead of just staying by the health pack this time. One thing with this jackhammer, a little tip about it, is when you know there's an enemy coming, you want to aim down sight before you approach them. And there's a triple feed. That was nice. So this jackhammer takes a little bit of time to actually aim down sight, but once you get it up there, it's a really powerful and effective weapon. So like all other classes, you want to make sure you're at full health before you start entering battles. And you'll see me take a little stop at the health station there. One mistake I'm making now is I'm not putting down my motion sensors, and I'm not getting the points that I could be getting elsewise. So I think right here I start realizing that I need to start putting some more of my motion sensors down. But currently I'm on a tear right now. I don't think I have died yet in this game, if I'm not mistaken. A nice little mop up. You see how I was aiming down sights while I was going down the corner? Another tip for the skating classes in general is while you're shooting, make sure you're strafing left and right. Unfortunately, I wasn't doing that there, and I got killed. Not too bad of a start, 19-1 to start off this game. So like I was saying, with skating classes, strafing is very important to help avoiding damage. If you can manage and keep your aim maintained while going left and right, it makes it more difficult for the other players to actually shoot at you, and thus extending your life. Another double feed. Not bad. So I'm going to collect my thoughts a little bit, get some more health, and then get right back into the action. So I notice I have a motion sensor ready and available right now. I should be deploying this pretty soon. But unfortunately it doesn't look like I am. It's always important to maintain those 2 motion sensors to get the maximum number of XP that you can possibly get. I survived the mighty battle there, not too bad. This jackhammer really provides the punch you actually need. So instead of waiting around this time, I'm actually going to rush into their spawn. It actually doesn't warrant me any kills, but it keeps the action flowing, and it takes them to another place. This is such a crazy battle right here. I don't know what I'm doing. I tried taking a guy on top of a roof with a shotgun. That's nuts. but unfortunately it pays off. I damage him a little bit. So my final score, I believe, is 22-2, maybe 25-2. I'm not quite sure. But you can see I'm top of the leaderboards again. Got 9,500 XP. And then the bonus XP is also very significant. I think I get something like 16,000. Let's take a look here as the menu loads. So let me just refresh you. This is part of my custom class series. I'll be going over additional classes that I use personally in the game, and I'll be providing tips and tricks. So please stop by. This has been Jagerbomb. Thanks.